Okay, let me click some buttons. Oh, no, that's the right button. Turn this on. Okay, so, oops, still one more button to press. All right, so welcome to the Odyssey of the Dragon Lords for, I believe, your third session in. Still lowly level 2 characters. You did take out a great boar, which was great. Nothing like taking on a creature with legendary resistances at level 1. Good fun, but you got rid of that. To the great appreciation of the people in the Heartlands. They started looking you a little differently. Poor old Helena still got a little bit of shit, but earned some sort of respect, which is a big difference for some of your characters. Oh, like those who are cursed, those who are doomed, and so on. A little bit more respect.
Okay,
Which,
I'm used to it.
well, very true. Your characters are used to this. So those doomed, like Helena, those cursed, like Ulysses, hasn't been an easy life. And you sacrifice the boar to the goddess of wisdom, Valis. So we'll see how that pans out. And you've gone to meet Versi, the oracle, who apparently has some prophetic words for you. But when you got there, it was taken over by agents of Sidon. But you managed to take them out and go downstairs into the grotto itself, where you come across a weird water creature, a smothering rug, and this witch, as the people up above described it. She's a witch, and she's behind this whole thing. So that's where we'll pick it up from. Let's have a
We
look.
also we also
Yep.
we also sacrificed one of those Sidon people to Sidon.
Well, there we go. Perfect. Okay, while we're waiting for Mark, I'll just bring up his character sheet and we'll see what Mark, or Bellin at least, can do. Whoops. Let me just bring him up. Here we go. Okay, so Bellin, being the rogue, probably doesn't want to be up there. Well, he's going to. This is what he's going to do. He's going to stand up, spring to his feet. Let me just check something. He's gonna take the disengage action, fearing that this large creature has a large range. Come sliding back here onto the stairs. He's gonna take careful aim. This dagger. He's only got a dagger. Okay. Oh, actually, maybe he does it this way. No, just a dagger. Okay, well, fine. How can he only have a dagger? Okay, lots of daggers. Okay, he throws his dagger across at the water weird, hoping to get sneak attack damage from the creature, from his ally, and he does. The dagger, slams into him. And with the sneak attack damage, let me just check one thing about this creature. Okay, so the dagger hits into the creature, digs in deep. Doesn't do quite as much damage as he expected because the creature is made of water and this dagger doesn't quite sink in as far as it possibly could. And then he retreats back and ducks down behind him. Okay, get him, guys! Zark, you are a bull, currently engulfed by a watery creature. What do you do?
I'm gonna swing my horns around in the hopes to damage this thing that is dragging me underwater.
Okay. So you're restrained by this creature, so you will be at disadvantage. Oh yeah, thrashing around. Don't quite get the angle, unfortunately.
Okay.
And your movement is necessarily 0. So anything else you want to do? Bonus actions or anything?
Nope.
Okay, so okay, yep, cool. So trying to get away, Kara sings, says, "Oh, guys, this wasn't my best decision. Grass isn't helping. Let me try something else." Let's see what she tries. Okay. She looks around. You guys have got this. You are the heroes of the story. I'm going to sing the song of heroism. And so, just a reminder, if you roll something and you don't like it, you can re-roll again, thanks to the pleasant tones of Kyra's music. Helena, who looks slightly different than the last time we met her, but Helena, the new character, kind of. What would you like to do?
Um, I kind of don't want to steal that kill from our bull. Who's next?
All the bad guys next.
Let's do something cool.
Cool is good.
Actually, no. I'll save cool for later.
All right.
We're just gonna Eldritch Blast that water thing, trying to aim at the water that's kind of wrapping around the bowl.
Okay. Cool. Eldritch Blast away. Let's see if you hit. Yeah, Eldritch Blast erupts. Bruno's a player, but Zark ducks his head just in time, and you slam it into the watery creature, and it disappears in a puff of steam before just becoming part of the water. Well done, Helena.
Man, I'm gonna come over here behind everybody.
Cool. And of course that stops the
You got this.
restrained. Sorry, Helena, you were saying?
Oh, I was saying, you got this, everyone.
The witch. Comes over and says, "You've got rid of my watery friend, but doom is still upon you. I am so terribly sorry. And I'm going to need Zark to make me a wisdom saving throw, please. Zark, a wisdom saving throw. And that'll be as Zark as well, not the bull."
I'm not currently at my PC. If someone can roll it, go ahead. If not, give me a minute.
Okay, I
Or
can
just
roll
carry
it
on.
for you. DM takes no responsibility for bad rolls. So wisdom saving throw, well, +3, pretty good. There we go. 17 Zark. So she tries to. You feel the life force leaking from you, but you manage to shake off the effects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and she ducks around the corner, having whatever she was doing fails. The rug of smothering. What's its movement? It's not much, I know that much. Let's just double check. Movement of 10. I can get there. So it's going to try and smother the bull. Making a smother attack. Rolls an 18 Zark, which I see hits you.
Yep.
Which the creature in this. Yeah, it doesn't. There's no restriction on size, so the bull can get smothered by the rug. So you are blinded, Zark. You are restrained, and out of bed. And yeah, so you see the rug just smother the bull and bring it in, and now the bull's actually part of the rug itself. And that'll be its turn. No actual damage at the moment, Zark, but you are blinded and restrained. Ulysses.
Ulysses. He is. Going to take a small step forward and try to cast Sacred Flame on the rug.
Okay.
Needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, dexterity
DC
saving
14.
throws. DC 14, thank you. It rolls an 8. So how much damage do you do?
A whopping 1 point of damage.
Well, it's actually 2 points of damage because they get half goes to the rug and half goes to the bull. And I'm going to say you always take at least 1 damage. So 1 damage to the bull, 1 damage, to the rug. You hear a little. How does the bull react by being scorched by a searing flame inside of this rug, Bruno?
He's not having the best time of his life. He thought he was free from the water. Now he's being burned alive. Yeah, it's not the best time.
Not the best time indeed. But Brontes is here to save the day. Sorry, was that your turn, Ulysses?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. Brontes, recently joined the party, running down the stairs. What do you do?
Can the bull hear me?
Yeah, he can. He's restrained and blinded, but it doesn't say anything about not being able to hear you. So, what am I talking about? I should say this.
You can certainly try.
But I feel it might be a success. So I will give him some bardic inspiration because I think of all the party he probably could do with some sort of help.
Oh, Evan, did I play this last week? Is your bardic inspiration sound?
What? That's amazing. Oh, I got a little poem as well, but that's even better. Okay, fair enough. So that's as a bonus action, and I'm guessing the rug's within travel for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Bronte is going to charge forward, seeing his teacher and mentor in bull form, clearly not getting the best of it, and he's going to attack with his rapier.
Okay, so you're going to run up. I'm going to have to make you an acrobatics check as you skip over these stones to make sure you don't slip. So make an acrobatics check.
Oh, it's going well so far.
Yep,
13?
that's fine. That's fine. Yep. So you rush over to the rug with your friend / mentor Zark in there. What do you do, Brontes?
I am going to attack it with my rapier because I don't think I would realise necessarily that it might cause him damage. So.
Okay.
I missed it anyway.
Yeah, rugs are very hard to miss, but with the bull thrashing around inside of it, you find just the right angle to miss. Cut off ever so slightly one of its tassels, which doesn't affect it. Okay, still being inspiring though, Brontes. Well done. Okay, the mighty, well, not yet mighty wizard, but soon to be mighty wizard, I hope. Galvront, what would you like to do?
Okie dokie. Sorry, let me just. Okie dokie. Well, I noticed that everybody seems to be going after this rug, so who am I to differ from the group consensus? I'm going to. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my initiative, the high sorcery, to cast Hex on the rug as a bonus action.
The rug is hexed.
I did not mean to roll that, but I will keep that if we can.
That's fine. Yep, keep the 6.
And then don't want to do fire as to not burn the bowl over there, so I will point my staff at the rug as a ray of celestial frost comes and tries to cover the rug. And that is a natural 20.
Wow, amazing. Very cool.
Wow.
Awesome.
Ray of frost, nice.
Nice job.
Roll damage. I still get another D8.
Oh, sweet.
And another D6 as well, for that matter. For you, and you get to reroll your hex as well. Yep.
I think your hex is doubled too because it's a crit, right?
Yeah, so 12 14, 17 points of damage. Wow, you get a clap from that. The rug takes 8 points of damage as a ray of frost. The ray of frost hits it, and unfortunately, Zark, you also take 8 points of damage. It's again half to the rug, half to the thing inside of the rug. Okay, did you get that, Bruno? Yep, there we go. Thank you.
I do have an ability. I'm not sure if it would stop him from taking that damage, though.
Let's have a look.
It's called Sculpt Spells. Beginning at 2nd level, you can create pockets of relative safety. When you cast an evocation spell... Oh wait, would that be evocation? It's a cantrip. Yep, evocation cantrip. So...
I think that's
Sorry,
for
I
like
just-
AoE spells like Fireball.
yeah, I just wasn't sure if it could stop him from taking damage here.
Well, let's have a look. So this is your Sculpt Spells. Let's all have a look
It
at
would
it.
be if they have to make a save.
That affects other creatures that you can see. To automatically see on a save. No, I'm going to allow it actually. Sculpt Spells, this is the type of thing that it was done for. So, Bruno, feel free to take 8 points back, and the rogue will take another 8 points of damage. So take that back. So this is Galvoron's jam targeting, and I think this is exactly the type of thing he trained for. So, yeah, good looking out there.
And if the
Yep.
Galvoron is just going to move 20 feet this way to get a better vantage point, and if the rug does try to move, it has 10 feet less movement speed because of the cold.
So it has 0 points of movement at the moment. But it's hugging the bull, so that's fine. And we still don't have a mark. No mark. So he's going to do the same thing again. He's going to pick up one of his daggers, and he's going to throw it, hoping for sneak attack damage. Yeah, there's not a lot of range in there. So he throws his dagger. And 14 will hit the rug. So once again, sneak damage will apply. 4 damage to the rug, and 4 damage to the bull inside of the rug as a dagger slams into both of them. Okay, and Banner says, sorry. Don't see what option B was. And he retreats just back on top of those stairs there. Zark, still inside this creature. What do you do? Oh, actually, since you're still inside, you take... Take 2d6 plus 3, so just roll that. So you take 11 points of damage as this rug is slowly getting the life out of you.
Okay, I've been burnt, I've been drowned, I've been pierced, I've been... you name it. The bull is gonna rush. He's blinded, so let's just say random direction in the hopes to hit a wall to knock out this rug.
Okay.
I think you're restrained.
You are restrained.
Not grappled? I have the grappled.
You're restrained and you're blinded. And restrained includes grappled, so movement of 0. Attacks at disadvantage.
Oh, so I can't actually move.
No, you can't move.
Right.
We can flavour it as that you trying to get out, if you like.
Yeah. Then I'll just try and chew it and make a hole, so this thing gets away from me.
Okay.
Is it athletics or
your choice?
What do I roll to try?
Athletics or acrobatics?
As the bull, right?
Yeah.
Do I have disadvantage or normal?
No. You have disadvantage on attacks, but not ability rolls. You break free of the grapple. You are no longer blinded. You are no longer restrained. And we'll just say you pop just out to the side of it over here in the water. So you're free of the grapple now. That was your action?
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there. That was my full turn.
All right,
Getting
so.
rid of that thing.
Okay, it was a good turn. And you still have your bardic inspiration in your back pocket as well. Kyra's gonna say, guys, gotta listen to the beat, man. Be the heroes I know you can be. So don't forget you can re-roll stuff. Dice, damage rolls, anything like that. She's gonna keep on singing. Helena.
Well, the bull actually broke out, so that actually changed what I was gonna do. Um, how far is the range on it? It's 90 feet. Oh, we're good. We didn't want to use this here, but I guess we have to, so we don't die. And I will conjure up a hex on that thing.
On the bull?
On the rug.
Okay.
On the rug.
Yep. Doubly hex now. Nice.
And then I will Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
and disadvantage on his strength checks.
Okay, good idea, because it will be smothering. Okay. Let's see if you
And
hit
then
first.
crackle beam. Nope.
A 14? No, 14 hits. As it crackles over top and does 11 points of force damage. The rug recoils back, almost in tatters. You can see threadbare pieces through it, but it is not down.
And it also takes the 2 damage from Hex, or should I roll that too?
And I counted for that. I did the 2
So
for
that'd
it.
be 13 total.
Yep, still up. Threadbare, barely hanging on, but up. Is that your turn, Helena?
Yep, that's my turn.
5, 10, 15. Not quite in range unless she does that. Boom. Just takes a step there. That starts its turn. Brontes, make a wisdom saving throw.
After all that, yeah. Okay. That's not bad. Oh, hang on. Sorry, that was not a saving throw. Beg your pardon. That's probably better.
You see this horrific appearance of this hag-like thing. Her mouth splits down the middle, and her teeth and then her eyes separate, and it's almost like an alien, her face unfolding, and she screams at you. You've never seen something quite horrific in your whole life, and you drop to 0 hit points.
Oh, okay.
And then 1, 2. And then she doesn't quite get back around from cover yet. And then seeing Brontes down, is going to try and smother the bull again. That's its jam. And it rolls a 10. So struggling with a threadbare, struggling with its strength. It doesn't quite get there. Hey, this is a friendly reminder from Kyra. If you fail something, probably a good idea to roll it again. So take note, Brontes, you could have rolled for that wisdom saving throw again, thanks to the Song of Heroism. I was hoping somebody might jump in and remind you, but the DM doesn't remind. Brontes, you are not... sorry, Ulysses, we'll get back to you, but Brontes, you are not dying, you're just at 0 hit points. And I did skip you, Ulysses. Ulysses, what would you like to do?
Ulysses will try to finish off that smothering rug
Okay.
and hold the dead. He needs to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save from the rug of smothering is very unwise. Rolls a 13 though. Is that good enough?
Nope, DC 14.
Okay. And what did you cast? 1.
Told- Can I also reroll
5,
that one?
4.
Or is
Yes,
it
you
just-
can. Yes, you can. Any dice. Can be damage dice,
Yay.
save, anything. Only once per round though, but this will be the time to use it. And your ray of frost comes out.
Hold the dead.
Oh, Toll the Dead. Sorry, Toll the Dead. Bong! And the creature's threadbare appearance just can't handle it, and it falls to pieces just as a very tattered, cheap rug at the moment. Okay, well done.
Good shit.
And then I will move slightly forward. But just in the corner.
Okay, nice. Brontes, you're at 0 hit points, but you are not dying. You're effectively unconscious. Galvront.
Can I see Zark where I'm at?
Well, Zark is the bull. Yes, you can, absolutely. This isn't really Zark.
Yeah, gotcha.
Zark transformed into a bull, so this is really Zark here.
Okay, I'm just looking for like, because Zark isn't a foe, I believe. I
Nope.
hope not. Move 10 feet this way. I'm gonna make a perception check around, see if there are any more looming threats within the area. Oh wait, the witch down there.
Yeah, the which
My
you can
map
see.
just zoomed out. Sorry. Would I have had time to move my hex onto the witch, or no?
It's a bonus action, so
It's a
That's a
bonus
bonus.
action.
Okay, yep. I
Hex is
will,
transfer it.
All right, I will transfer the hex over to the witch, and then I will use my other ability feature to conjure one last leveled spell. I will use my initiative to high sorcery to cast Dissonant Whispers at first level on the witch, as she hears voices echoing in her mind. What master do you serve? Serve,
Nice.
serve, serve. I need a DC 14 save or 12 plus the hex.
Ooh, cool. So what save is the wisdom?
Yep.
A bit more wise than
And
a rogue. Yep.
and the ability check that she gets disadvantage on is wisdom, because hex.
Yep, that's an ability though, not a save. So, but we'll
Oh,
see.
right, my
if
bad.
she makes it. Oh dear. So as you send out your dissonant whispers, she really doesn't like it. Yeah, and she rolls a 1. So she
Ooh.
takes 12 psychic damage.
That's a cool.
And,
That's a cool little thing.
D6.
The sound effect, you mean, in the animation?
Yeah, the little animation.
Here we go. I'll do it again just because it's fun.
Oh, nice. That is a nice sound effect. But that should be 15 total, barring any resistances.
and
As
the
the words
hex.
"What master do you serve?" echo in her mind.
And she responds, I serve Sidon, and you will bend the knee to him in time. He is coming to destroy you. You will beg, you will grovel, but you will still die. She says, and she's just absolutely slammed with dissonant whispers. Is there anything else on top of dissonant whispers?
Nope, that will be the end of my turn, and I gotta go pick up my sister. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Doesn't
cool.
she run away from Dissonant Whispers, or is that something else?
Let's have a look. Dissonant whispers. Let's have a look. The failed save immediately to move as far as away. Well, that's kind of useful. she is going to use her reaction to duck around this corner. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, actually, that's not good. Okay, Galvront, that was your turn. Fantastic. Still no Mark. Hopefully soon. Mark, can't actually see anything to attack. He's going to rush up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And get just out here in front of Ulysses. Using his movement and his bonus action. And he's going to prepare an action, being a rogue. You can do this to throw a dagger at the witch if he sees her. Zark, finally free, finally able to actually do something. What would you like to do?
I have a question about the map. Is this area elevated in comparison to this one?
Just
Or
slightly.
Is it all the same level?
Just slightly, but
So
mechanically
where I'm at,
different.
then I couldn't see her there, right? Because I didn't have line of sight. Because it would be blocked by this, right?
Well, it's blocked by this. She ducked around behind here, which is the reason you can't see her.
But could I seen it move away?
Oh yeah,
Well,
for sure. Yeah, you saw her duck around this corner. Yep, absolutely.
If I prepare an action, could that be to charge into her? So as soon as she's there, I'm gonna move into her and barge into her?
Because that's so intimate to a bull, yes you can. So your prepared action will be take your movement and, run your horns into her. So I think because you're a bull, yes you can.
I'm gonna move right in front of Belen, and as soon as she pops around the corner, I'm gonna rush her with the trumpets, with the bugles singing behind me. And just go into her.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, Kyra. Kyra is gonna think, oh look, Bronte's, she killed him in one turn. I don't like this. And she rushes over to Bronte's, places Bronte's head in her lap and says, Bronte's, you're too young to die. You're too young to die. And she's going to cast Song of Perseverance, meaning that if you drop to 0 hit points, you have a chance of coming back at 1. So no rerolls, but and death will be so much easier. Helena.
That's getting kind of cluttered over there. Can I run into this space next to Bronte's?
Which space in particular, sorry?
The one right under him? Right over here?
I mean...
You can certainly try.
Because you need to make an acrobatics check to avoid the slippery rocks, which Kyra should have done technically. Oh dear. Oh dear. She slips and splashes into the water. But you have no such problem. Helena, save Bronte's! I'm so scared! And I'm so wet too! Get me out of here! Helena, what do you do?
Well, I still can't see the witch thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, kind of kneeling beside Bronte's. What are you doing, Bronte's? It's not your time to die yet. You should get back up. If anyone's supposed to die here, it's probably going to be me. And I'm going to try to make a medicine check to try to stabilize him.
Okay. Technically, he is stable, but I'm going to say Helena doesn't know that. So sure, make a medicine check. Oh dear.
Nope, he's definitely dying.
Hand on my chest.
If he wasn't, he is now.
Why don't you explain to us, Helena, how badly Helena does?
So she's kind of like kneeling beside Bronte's, like it's okay, you're gonna pull through this, and like doesn't realize that like she's actually like sitting on top of him and like just crushing some ribs.
Yeah, cracking, crack. Nice.
Just like sitting her full weight on his chest so he can't like breathe or anything.
Oh, poor Brontes. I imagine that happens a lot when people get CPR. I imagine there's a lot of, ribs cracked for obvious reasons. So, yeah, you're doing everything exactly the wrong way. Okay. Now, the witch gets here, which I believe is going to trigger some actions. Let's go with Balin first, as he has his dagger ready.
Hey,
He's here too.
Oh, sorry, Mark.
I'm here.
Did you get the message?
Sorry, I completely got lost about the time. Sorry.
Yeah, that's daylight savings. So we
Yeah,
started
I'm here.
45 minutes ago, whenever that time is for you. We'll start at that time
Okay.
again next week, but the following
Okay.
week it should
Okay.
be the normal time.
Noted. Noted.
Okay, Bellin, I was playing your character. You had a prepared action to throw one of your daggers at this witch. So why don't you
Okay.
throw a dagger at the witch?
Let's throw a dagger. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Just check if I still have daggers to throw. I have. So let's go.
Yep, just a straight roll. Be no sneak attack damage, but dagger flies across and thumps into the witch. Roll damage for that.
Okay, so 5 piercing.
5. She comes around and says, "I'm gonna oof!" Dagger sticks into her chest and she rips it out with a spray of blood. And as she's doing that, I believe there's a bull who'd like to make a charge.
Yes, indeed. I just rush into her.
Oh,
Does the 22 hit?
22 hit as both of your horns stick into her and she goes, "Get off
Oh,
me!"
because that was a charge attack, she gets an extra 7 damage.
Oh, wrecked. Don't think she can do anything about that, but let me check. No, she can't, but she is going to take the additional 7 points of damage. Ouch! Um,
If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC Strength 11 saving throw or be knocked prone.
he rolls a 22, so you get her right in the
Okay.
chest with both horns, but that actually keeps her to her feet. Which is actually bad for her, because if she was prone, there'd be lots of disadvantages for ranged attacks. But that's the way the dice rolls. And as the horns are actually sticking into her, she looks into your eyes, Zark, and says, "Get off me!" Make a wisdom saving throw.
I'll re-roll that. Oh, she's not doing the re-rolling. She's not doing
No, but
the
you do have
re-rolling
bardic
now.
inspiration.
What's the die for the?
6.
You're right.
DC
I'll roll that.
You'll need a 6.
Come on, dice.
Ian's not good enough. She says, "Get off me, animal!" And she uses her Death Glare ability. You can drop to 0 hit points, Mr. Zark. So you're in 0 hit
Does
points?
the Song of Something trigger because I'm dropping to 0 hit points?
Yes. So here's how it works. So you've dropped to 8 hit points, technically. We add 5 to that, which is 13. If you make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13, you'll be on 1 hit point instead.
Let me just see if I have any bonus on Constitution for being a ball. No, so this is a +3 on the die.
Oh! You're on 1 hit point. Get off me! And the life sucks out of you. But then you hear the dulcet tones of Kyra. And you're back at 1 hit point. Well done.
My eyes go beaming red.
Oh,
Anger for this creature.
What witchcraft is this? Ulysses.
Ulysses can just about see her, which is plenty for him. So for him, he's just gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, wisdom saving
He
throw
needs to
from
make
the
a
hag.
wisdom DC 14.
Oh, this time she rolls an 18. Seemingly, rage fills her ear at this bull not going down. So much rage that she manages to shake it off Ulysses.
Ulysses
Do you
sees a tiny alcove here, and he's gonna move into there because that seems
Okay.
easy.
Absolutely. Brontes.
Am I still prone
Oh,
and
no.
down and?
Yep, you're down but not dying. You can't breathe
Yep.
at the moment, which is a bit of a downside with Helena perched on your chest doing a terrible job. Galvront, you're up. The soon-to-be great wizard. Yeah, I'm muted, Joe. Oh, he's getting his sister. Is he going to be back? Okay, I'll get Bronte's Galvront to do something. It'll just be a simple cantrip, because that's the easiest thing to do as a DM. Yeah, we'll cast Firebolt. Oh, that's gonna hit. So she's still holding on and grabs around her chest and... Oh, it can't be like this. Sidon, come to my aid! Bellin?
Add the D6 from his hex too.
Oh, D6 from his Hex. Did he transfer it? Yes, he did. 4. Okay. Bellin, can you please make me a wisdom saving throw, please, Bellin? Wisdom saving throw. Bellin? Mark?
I think he's deaf. I think he's deafened.
Why did he deafen himself?
He's on a call.
Oh, he's on a call? Ah, okay. Well, I'll make a wisdom saving throw for Bellin then. Bellin. Wisdom saving throw. He's got a +4 to this. Okay, that's a pass. I'm going to say he just scoots over here to get a better angle. And that's going to be his turn. Just to focus now back on Zark, who can also make me a wisdom saving throw. 11 is enough. You see this horrific face of this creature split down the middle. It is absolutely terrifying. But you're made of sterner stuff than that, Zark. What do you do?
She messed with the bull. He's gonna get the horns. Oh, the 13 hit.
13. She just manages to dodge to the side of you. Scrape along her torso, but functionally, that's a miss.
Wow.
You're inspired, remember?
I've used it, I think.
Yeah, you used it.
Yeah, he already used it.
Oh, you used it, didn't you? Sorry, beg pardon. Okay.
Okay. I assume you stay where you are there, Zark?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna just scoot around her.
Ooh, smart.
So she can't move.
Okay. Kara says, oh, get out of this water for one thing. I'll get her to make another dexterity saving throw. She'll pretty much fail only on a natural one. Okay, she scoots up here, gets back to her feet. See, you gotta listen to my songs, guys. They're very inspiring. It saved Zark. But now you guys are the heroes. The bards, including me, are gonna sing about this day. And she sings a song of heroism, so you may re-roll dice. Helena.
Well, Brontes, I tried my best, but I'm afraid you're dead.
think he might be relieved.
So I'm just gonna step to the side here, just so I don't have Kyra in front of me. And bonus action, switch my hex to this lady over here.
Okay.
And we'll do strength.
Okay, disadvantage on strength. Got it.
Bronte's time might have been cut short, but your time is also at an end. Your threat has reached its limit, and I will. I want to do something cool. So I'm going. Oh wait, no, that's too far. Never mind. That's 5. Yeah, that's a really short range. So I'm just gonna have to Eldritch Blast again.
Okay, Eldritch Blast with your Hex on it. 15 will hit. So Eldritch Blast that turn. I'm interested to know, Helena.
How do you want to do this?
Yay.
So she's gonna conjure up a ball of like crackling purple energy in her hands. Uh, the threads of fate and the tapestry have come together for the world. And your particular thread in this in the fabric is over. May it be retribution for cutting the thread of one who's not yet done yet. And she's gonna throw it at this lady there and like blast her in the chest.
Ouch. She gets blasted in the chest and she falls to the ground and says, "Oh," and collapses. Almost immediately, Kyra stands up and says, "Versi! Versi!" And she dashes round, pushing past you, Zark, and dashes into this chamber. "Oh, everybody, come here, quick! Quickly!"
What should we do about Brontes?
She doesn't reply if you're talking to her. Guys, hurry!
Zark is gonna move towards Brontes and start licking his face.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now you're gooey and unconscious.
And
Continue without Brontes.
soon after that, the fur of the bull starts shifting back to the clothes of Zark, and his size diminishes, and he goes KO, knocked out on the floor right next to Brontes, exhausted from all the energy that he just used.
Ulysses will feed Brontes his potion of healing.
Nice.
You wanna roll yourself? 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Okay.
Wow, about the worst roll you could get.
I've got hit points. I'm happy. Awesome. Thank you.
Since we took a short rest, hint hint.
You hear Kyra weeping from a little cave up ahead.
Okay. I'm quickly gonna check the body of this witch to see if she got anything useful for us.
Did we get any healing?
Sorry, just a sec. You do find something on her, Ulysses. You find a note. And this is what it says.
I'd like to point out that she's like one letter off from being my name.
And anybody proficient in history? Could you make me a history check, please? No? No historians, apparently. Unless Bellin is. Nope.
Let me check. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yep.
Yep, can do.
Okay.
Hello, can you all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
No, I'm not proficient in history.
I am proficient in history as well.
Hey, make me a history check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So, you players night, but characters definitely know that Sidon is one of the Titans, one of the ones who is involved in Great War, one of the ones whose hand is held back currently by the Oath of Peace. But there is one place in there that's mentioned, Praxis. I'm going to say Galvron puts it out there that Praxis is indeed an island in the Forgotten Sea, and it is where the Tower of Sidon is. It's an island populated by various creatures, but is dominated by the Tower of Sidon on the island of Praxis. So that's what Galvront would point out. And that's all you find on her, Ulysses, is that note, and nothing else of interest.
If we were to investigate, that island might be our best starting point. It is an ancient island friendly to that of the Titan Sidon. And I grow more fearsome. Well, I grow with more fear the more we encounter aberrations of this sort.
You would also know, Bellin, that you're not sure where the island of Praxis is, but you know it's almost impossible to get to. Or let me show you the world map to give you a bit of more perspective. So the Forgotten Sea is this large area to the south here. So it's one of these islands, no idea which one, but it's next to impossible at the moment because all the fishermen tend to just fish along here, along the coasts, because whenever they get out into even this Cerulean Gulf, the storms and the waves are just far too much, and ships are just smashed to pieces. It seems Sidon is jealous of his he's the Lord of the Storm, so he's keeping people pretty much trapped on the mainland.
He likes his privacy.
He does like his privacy.
Okay. Do I hear anything from here?
Yeah,
I
you hear
don't think we
Kyra
should go
weeping.
see him. We're not supposed to go visit Lord Sidon.
But do we have any reason to go visit him?
Lord Sidon.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he's the Titan of Storms.
I didn't mean no offense by that. I'm grappling with remembering all of the history I'd once forgotten. Sidon was a name that I didn't particularly like hearing much, but Here we are.
Ben is going to sneak forward, like towards Kyra.
Yeah, I
Galvrant,
don't
come and
particularly like
help.
talking about. I don't particularly like talking about Sidon. Sorry.
You yell to the group, "Hey guys, I think we need some help here."
Yes, come on, guys, please. Galvrant, you know her best. Do something.
I walk into the room. What do I see?
Well, firstly, you see someone you're very familiar with. This is what she looks like. And you see here on the bed, Kyra gently stroking her head, but she is not responding.
Kind of abruptly, Galvrant will kind of push everybody away. Out of my way.
Okay.
And he'll sit at the bed and start caressing her head. Mercy. Darling, can you hear me?
She shakes out of whatever. It seems like, obviously you can't sleep through the raging battle that was outside, but she was asleep. But with your touch, she flutters her eyes open. She places a gentle hand on your face, Galvrant, and she says, "You came back. Galvrant. You did what you promised. Thank
Is
you."
not, albeit temporarily, my love. But yes, I am here.
Where are the others? I need to talk to them. I must talk with them. Talk. Where are they? The prophecy is doomed
Patience.
if they're not here. They're doomed.
My love.
We're all doomed.
Hey,
no,
my
they
love.
need to. I need to talk to them. Where are they? She goes into an absolute panic, screaming, "No, no, they're not here. The world's doomed."
We are here. We're all here. Don't worry.
Cersei,
Where's
we
the
are all
haunted
here.
one?
Please take
Where's
take
the
a breath,
haunted
my
one?
love.
Where is the gifted one? Where are they? This is, we're doomed.
They are all.
Sidon's is
I
going
really
to
wish
win.
I had pressed invitation at this time.
You must find
My
them,
love, we're all
Galvrant.
here, please.
No, they're not. No, they're not. The haunted one's not here. The gifted one. And she starts almost bashing her head as she goes back and forth in an absolute panic.
I'll try to stop her and shout to you, Ulysses. Ulysses, get everyone in here, please.
Okay, guys, come on. She's kind of going mad. But I think it would help if you guys come in. Zark, Fronties.
Zark's passed out.
Your SS.
Oh shit, Zark is packed out.
So, excuse me, Brontes won't be leaving Zark. So you can try and wake him, but I've seen this before, and he just needs time.
Carry him, please. Help, give me a hand. We'll carry him in. She's gonna be okay.
We can certainly
Just give
try.
me a hand, okay?
Versi struggling to get from her grip. Make a strength check, Galvrant. She rolled a 2. So,
This is gonna be interesting.
imagine strength isn't your best stat. You managed to hold on to her. Galvrant, I must see them all. I've seen them in my visions. If they do not come, the world is doomed. Please get them here.
Who have you seen?
I've seen everybody in this room, but I need the haunted one and the gifted one. Please bring them.
They are coming, my love. Please, patience.
And she just lets out a horrible, horrible scream. I'm not going to scream myself as Malcolm, but she screams. It's a scream of anguish. It's a scream of pain. And the rest of you
emotion.
in the room, Bellin and Helena, she is not a mentally well woman.
Let me try to help the big guy. And I go back to. Let me see.
I guess with so many people trying to carry Zark, he's like half with no strength left. He's just gonna aid you as best he can for you to carry him to this lunatic of screaming woman.
Okay.
Hey, that lunatic of screaming woman is my consort.
Okay. So, Brontes and Ulysses, you carry the very tired Zark to the cave. So we'll just assume everybody's
Oops.
in the
I was supposed to
cave.
be in character.
Okay. And she said, "Oh, you're all here. Thanks the gods." And she goes down and goes to a full weeping. You can't tell if it's joy or sorrow, but she's weeping now. And she says, "Girlfriend, you've gathered them all. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. You people,
My love, you
Girlfriend,
please, my
what?
love.
It's, it's, it's as I foresaw. I feared my gifts were fading. But I've seen you all. I've seen you, Balin. I can tell there's a divine spark in you. I see you, Brontes. I know the gifts that you present. And, Galvront, you've been with me all these centuries, and I'm we may have to say
And
farewell again soon.
I will continue to do so, my love.
You better do so. Right? You're going to keep on loving me, right? You're not going to find
Course I
someone
will, of
else,
course.
right? It's just me, right? Just me.
He'll put a hand on her cheek and just kind of bring her closer. Only you.
Don't you dare cross me. Don't you ever find someone else, Galfront. Do you understand me?
Yes, yes.
And she's shaking a little bit. And then she takes her gaze away from you, almost scornfully at the mere thought of you betraying her. And she turns to Helena. "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I've seen your future, Helena. It is not good. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry." Does Helena
Helena's
respond?
just Helena's just singing her song in the corner. It's very sad and like depressing and sorrowful.
And she turns her head to Ulysses. "Oh, I'm so sorry for what's happened to you, Ulysses. I've seen your past and your future. Things do not get better. I'm sorry, Ulysses. I'm so sorry."
Why would you say that?
I, it's my gift and my curse. I see things that others can't. You were cursed, Ulysses. I'm sorry. It's not my fault, but I can see the curse that's befallen you and your family. I'm so sorry.
Is she standing or sitting down or?
She's standing with the support of Galvrond.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a coin into her face.
Okay, make an attack roll. Just yeah.
And I would like to make a whatever save to catch it midair.
Well, let's see if he hits first.
Is it a dexterity? Am I proficient with coins?
Sure.
Are you proficient with money?
No, but coins,
Rolled 24 then, because it's
24.
sorry, proficiency is 23.
23. Okay, so you can make a dexterity saving throw and beat a 23.
I don't think I will, but we'll see what happens.
So a natural 20 will succeed. Technically, that's not rules as written, but it might be more interesting that way.
I'm not throwing it to harm her,
15.
but she did say that she can see things other can't, so I'm throwing the coin to see if she sees that. And
Okay.
does it hit her face?
I want to see if Galvron can catch it first. Did you catch it? Did you roll a natural 20?
No, that was a 15.
Okay, so thunk. And as she's turning to talk to Ulysses, it kind of thunks her right in the temple. She goes, ow!
You
Zark!
didn't feel that.
I, I have to meditate on the future. It doesn't work like that. Zarg, I know you have seen things, and I know what you have lost, Zark. I'm sorry. I've seen visions of everything you've lost, Zark, and it's just not fair. I'm sorry.
Just looks down in silence.
Oh, I know, Zark. I know what you've lost, Zark. I'm sorry. Then she kind of collects herself, and she says, my friend Kyra, um, thank you for bringing me here. I've seen your future, and I've seen the future of this world. I see Sidon. I see Lutheria, the husband and wife, sister and the brothers. I've seen them destroy the world. Literally every living thing. Plants, animals, people, everything that could be considered alive. Their great goal is to destroy everything that lives. Everything, including the gods. But I see a slight glimmer of hope. A candle in the darkness, and you are his that stand there before me. You are that candle in the darkness. The fates have revealed that there are 3 great tasks that must be accomplished before you are ready to sail into the 3 seas and face the Titans. You must shape the silver fires of the Lost Forge in order to craft the tools you will need. Light the forge the weapons. You must claim the mighty weapons welded against the Titans by the very first Dragon Lord. And you must drink deep from the bottomless dragon horn, for it will reveal a vision that even I cannot see. But woe unto thee, for I have seen all things. My father Sidon's anger cannot be quelled, and his sister schemes even now. Your quest may yet fail, and should it, the sky will rain black fire, and the doom of Thylea will come. Now, if you weren't taking notes, and I wouldn't blame you if you didn't,
No.
that's what she said.
No. That- oh, awesome. Uh, that's what she said.
Hey, Malcolm, I'm gonna DM you something on Discord.
Sure.
Mm, mm.
Fool of a Zark. I assume
A
you're still
father
typing
being
it?
Sidon, right?
Yeah. Versi made specific mention that her father is Sidon. And you will remember that up above this temple there was a statue of Sidon, if you remember. Like this guy up here. Lord Sidon.
We sacrificed one of his followers to him.
Okay, got the message, Joe.
Does anyone know what the Lost Forge is?
Use long rest to reflect on this. Joe, well, you would know Lord Sidon was very much involved in the first war. Um, you know, it more or less ended in a stalemate, hence the oath of peace. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. I think would be best. And
Okay.
Verses kind of takes a deep breath. Um, to answer your question, none of you know what the Lost Forge is or where it is. Those proficient in history, once again, can make me a history check.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Um,
Helena.
Oh, I am not
Nope.
good with history today.
Nope. Okay.
I'm gonna.
I'm not in a good mood today. I can't remember anything.
He. Belen is going to try to talk with. His name Seville. Versi.
Versi. Here, I'll put her here and
Uh,
put a nameplate on.
yeah, Versi. Okay.
Versi, there we go.
Versi. Uh, I when I was young, there was someone that told me this um, that I have a great destiny. That I'm not just not a regular person. But I mean, by the time I didn't believe it, but I don't know. Right now, I'm not sure. So, but there are some things that I need to clarify.
Balin.
So
Balin.
they say that.
Balin. I
Mm,
need to talk to you. Um, I've seen you in prophecies. Just you. Um,
mm.
we need to talk. Just the two of us, Balin. Um,
Oh, okay.
could everybody please uh, leave the room? Okay, I'm going to take it. Unless anybody objects, everybody will leave the room. Galvrant is a BRB, I think. And Kyra is going to leave too. Mark, voice channel 2,
Mm,
please.
okay.
Balin,
Mm.
Balin, as I said, I did see the divine spark in you. You wanted to ask me something?
Uh, yeah. I mean, there is the orc. There is this orc that said that my father is Pythor,
Yes,
and
that is true.
to be honest, I I didn't believe much on this, but now I don't know. Maybe I'm starting believing. But she also mentioned that I have to find my mother, and I have to defeat Pythor's greatest foe. But
Well,
I'm not sure. How can I find out those things? Do you have any clue?
I I do Balin. Your father is indeed Pythor. He is a god. He is the god of battle. He was very important in the first the battle and during the first war. But for centuries now, Pythor has been reflected on his failures. He didn't defeat the Titans as he was foreseen to do. He didn't end the
Mm,
war. He just delayed it. And he knows of you, Balin, and he wants you to do what he could not himself. He wants you to atone for his failures. And I think it's very important for you, Balin, to go talk to your father. If you do not know, he is the literal king of Astoria. He is not the man
Oh,
he once was. He ruminates on his failures and he drinks too much. But you need to go
mm,
talk to Pythor. You'll find him in Astoria, Balin. Talk to him. He will have more information for you.
okay. Uh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
You are
Thank
his
you.
path to redemption, Balin. You are his path to redemption.
Uh, yeah, I grew up without knowing my father and mother, and then suddenly I just find out that my father is a god. But yeah,
Oh, you, Balin, you are a demigod. Never forget that.
okay, but will he recognize me
He will.
if I try to talk to him?
He
Okay,
will.
okay.
Keep in
So,
mind, Mark, you've never been to Astoria yourself as a character. So you've never
mm-hmm,
been there, but yeah, you will be there soon.
nice. Okay,
So, Balin, go talk to your father. Try to atone for his failures. Do what he could not. Could you um, send in Brontes, please? Send him in. Okay,
okay.
let's go
I'll
back to the
tell
other
him.
voice channel.
Mm-hmm.
As well.
Oh, right, okay.
Uh, Brontes, she wants to talk to you.
What is it? It's like going to the headmaster's office. No, I refuse. I
Yeah.
refuse.
Yeah, kinda.
We gotta find some exercise books to shove down the back of my trousers.
Brontes, you hit
That's
him?
clearly one for the kids, isn't it?
No,
Do
I
you want
know
me to
what
jump
that means.
into two?
Yes, voice channel 2, please.
Yeah, no, it's
You see Versi walking around the chamber and she's like, no, no, no. Then she actually punches the wall and you see a little bit of blood appear on her knuckles. She's like, no, no. What do you do, Brontes?
can I go up to and try and just hold her hand and get her attention?
Oh, make a persuasion check.
Yeah, sure. Persuasion. No, 7.
You do eventually manage to calm down, but it takes a good 10 minutes of she wandering around and hitting things and yelling and babbling incoherently. So you do manage to calm her down, but it takes a long time. It doesn't take any type of insight check to can tell that she's not a mentally well woman. And you know that sometimes people who can see the future, this is their curse and their blessing. But eventually you calm her down and says, "Oh, Brontes, I'm so sorry. Just these visions assail my head, and I want them just to be quiet sometime. I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
Oh, there's no need to be sorry around me. What can I do? What do you need?
You are among all your friends, Brontes. You are truly remarkable. You just seem to fall into things. Everything seems to go your way. That's an amazing gift you have, Brontes.
Oh, I do like it. But you know, they do call me Brontes the Gifted.
Oh, I I have something I need to tell you, Brontes. I'm not sure you will like it. Um,
Okay, yeah, you can tell me. And he leans in ever so slightly, maybe a bit too close.
we're in a weird, twisted way. We're kind of related. Do you know who your grandfather is?
Related? No. Go on.
Your grandfather is Lord Sidon. You were one of his descendants.
Absolutely impossible. How
No,
could that be?
no, it's true. I saw it in my visions. Um, there was a sorcerer who lived many, many decades ago, and Lord Sidon, he struck up a relationship with her, and it said that Lord Sidon's rage kind of lessened when he was with this woman, this sorceress. But Lutheria, his sister, was so jealous that she demanded Lord Sidon kill her lover. And he did so, but not before she gave birth to a woman. And that woman, Brontes, was your mother. So,
So I guess he's going to be outraged at this, isn't he? Okay, interesting.
yeah, well, I mean, as been revealed, Lord Sidon wants to destroy literally everything. And he's your grandpa. So feel free to react um, how complicated this is.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. That is all I know. I've seen the future of all the people here, but yours is fuzzy. I cannot see it. I've tried. I cannot see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. And she starts shaking her head, maybe trying to get a memory. I just can't see it. All I have, Brontes, is this locket. Um, this once belonged uh, to your grandmother, the one who fell in love with Sidon and who died at his hand as well. So take this locket, Brontes. Keep it on you. That's all I have. I wish I could see more, but it's fuzzy, Brontes. I'm sorry.
Okay, so he'll take the locket. Is there anything about it? Does it open or anything that you can see?
No, it doesn't open. There's
Or is
no photos. It's just a locket.
Okay,
But
I see.
apparently it
Yeah.
belongs to your grandmother.
So I think what he's probably likely to do is, rather than put it on, he'll put it in his pocket because it's all a bit too much this at the moment. He doesn't quite believe anything, but he's been
Sure.
given something shiny, so he's happy.
Okay. Um, please send in Ulysses if you'd be so kind.
Of course. And
Okay,
I'll
let's pop out. Yep.
wander off. Yeah.
The song that she was actually singing before, this time is just playing on the lyre.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of singing of a great city of spires in the ocean. And times
David,
long gone.
you're up.
Who's up?
David.
Ulysses.
Ulysses,
Ulysses, all good.
Okay, let's pop
you're
over.
in trouble.
Zark is going to look at how Brontes comes back.
As you enter her chamber, Ulysses, you see her wandering around in a circle, and she's just saying, "No, no, that's not true. No, no." And she does this for about a minute. How does Ulysses react?
He's just standing there, just looking. And he's just internally monologuing, like, is this the future of a prophet? And he's just afraid of his future at this point. What will happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a very astute observation from Ulysses. Those who see the future, it's their blessing and the curse, and she does do prophecy, but it's almost driven her mad. Eventually, she stops. The pacing, stares around blankly for a moment, and then locks eyes with you, Ulysses, and places a gentle hand on your cheek. And she says, Ulysses, I'm sorry.
Wait,
You
will
say
we
something?
even
I
make
can't.
it till the end of this story?
Oh, you. I know the curse that you carry. No, it's not just a curse for you, but a curse for your family for generations. I'm so sorry this has happened to you. I'm so sorry. And she starts openly weeping.
Do you know how to end it?
Oh, I don't. I, I, I do know someone who might know. One of the protectors of the original Dragon Lords was a man called Damon. Damon is now. He's more alive than dead now, Damon. But you can meet him. Um, Even in death, he guards the Dragon Lords, the tombs of the Dragon Lords, their final resting place. You need to uh, talk to Damon, and you'll find him at the necropolis. Let me just drag you over to the world map for a second, and I hope you can see the necropolis over at the right there. Do you see that, David?
Um, Sorry, where exactly?
Right there.
Okay, I'm missing it for some reason. On the right side?
On the right, sort of towards the top, written in large letters, the necropolis at Tillamook.
To me, it only says the Heartlands on the top right.
Ah.
Oh, top left.
Yes, right there, top left. Just to the
Ah,
west of Astoria. So that's where she's referring to, and you do know where that is. Okay?
yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to the other map. So you must talk to Damon. He's he's an ancient lich. There's no easy way to say it, but he is there to guard the final resting places of the first Dragon Lords. But he will not let anybody in. But please take this coin. And she gives you like a tarnished coin. It's not from anything, any coinage that has been around, to trade in. It's a very, very old coin. And she says, take this, Ulysses. Give it to Damon. He will not only have more information for you, but he will let you into the necropolis itself. Do you understand?
Barely, but I'll go there.
He knows more about your curse. Go to the necropolis. And then she stops and she says, Send in Galvrant.
Okay, yeah, I will. And Ulysses will just walk out completely in a daze.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Barry starts to cut a piece of the carpet and put in his pocket, believing brown swords.
with a natural 20, I think everyone's doing it.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Elrond, you're next.
Don't know if he's here. He's not been chatting with us.
Galbrant, Joe, are you with us?
Is he back?
Apparently not. Okay, Helena. Let's change it to Helena then. Helena, you are summoned.
Oh no, I didn't do it, I swear.
Was Bronte's.
Bouncing around. Can't meet at the same time. All right. Helena, you walk into the grotto. You see Versi just wandering around and saying, "No, no, can't be true. I don't believe it. No, no, no." And you walk in and she's ignoring you. She wanders around and says, "No, this can't be true." And she punches the wall and she recoils in this blood and she says, "No, no, no." Seemingly ignoring you. What do you do?
I was told you wanted to see me next.
No, it can't be true. No. Kind of ignoring you.
What can't be true?
Oh, Helena. Oh, precious Helena. Oh, I can tell you're sad. I'm sorry. And she places a gentle hand on your cheek.
Oh, it's fine. I'm starting to cheer up a lot more.
I'm pleased. I'm I mean, I have seen your future, Helena, and all the prophecies say you're gonna die a long, horrible, painful, drawn out death. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
I knew it. I always had a feeling I was gonna die like that. I'm gonna die suddenly and alone like my parents did.
It all relates to your parents. Just after you were born, Helena, Lutheria, the goddess of dreams, came to your village, and she demanded that all the children be sacrificed to her for the wine festival. It was the only right thing to do. And Lutheria being Lutheria, everybody listened. Everybody said, okay. And every child under the age of 5 was needlessly slaughtered. Every one of the children, except one, Helena. Your parents saved you. They refused to sacrifice them. Take comfort at least that your parents were brave and they loved you ever so dearly.
Again with Lutheria. Why must she continue taking from us?
Well, she has taken a lot from you, and particular Helena, but she wants so much more. She wants to. Once she found out that your parents saved you, she slaughtered your parents too. But she let you live under this doomed curse, doomed to die alone. In a very real sense, she took your parents' wish as they begged for your life, and she granted them their wish before slaughtering them, but not before dooming you to a dreadful end. And
Is there anything that can be done about it?
I do not know. but I know someone who might know. I have a sister. She is a little corrupted, shall we say. We are very different. Her name is Demetria. Um, she might know more about the fate that has been laid upon you. And you can find her in the Mossy Temple. And I'll just drag you across to the Heartlands map, Helena. And you'll see that the Mossy Temple is to the south of where you are now. Do you see it on the map?
Yep.
So my sister Demetria knows more about the fate that has been laid upon you, Helena. Go talk to her. You'll find her in the Mossy Temple.
And she'll be able to tell me more about this curse?
Oh, yes, she will. She knows more. So go visit her, Helena. All I see
Okay.
for you is doom, though. I'm sorry.
All I've seen is doom before.
Doom will follow you. Unless you have anything else, Helena, please send in Galvrant.
Alright. I really wish I could hear the ocean again. And she'll kind of walk out of the cave.
Cool. Are you
Good
guys
money.
fighting while the
7 gold.
DM's not
How much
looking?
gold? 6 gold?
No, we were hitting apples blindfolded to see who did it first.
Very cool. So,
My money
Hey,
was on the
Helena,
Galvrant.
dark.
Hey, Galvrant. You've been summoned.
Yeah. All right then.
voice channel Chicho.
Also, have we had a short rest during all this?
Oh, yes, this has gone on for a while, so feel free to take a short rest if you want. That's fine.
I do want.
Uh, you
Alrighty.
you go into the room, and she immediately slaps you hard on the face. What did you do when you weren't with me? You were with someone else, weren't you?
No, of course not.
Swear to me.
I swear to you, I have not broken my oath. If you do wish to know what I was doing, we fought a boar that ended up speaking the name of Sidron. I'm sorry.
Sidon.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Sidon.
Sidon.
Yep.
A boar that could speak spoke the name of Sidon, and then a magical carpet and a witch, both proclaiming that Sidon's rage has grown.
You swear you
I would
haven't
not have
been with
taken
anybody
company of
else.
an. I swear, my current concern is with your father's. If your father has a hand in these servants or not.
I'm sure he does. I, I'm sorry, Galvrant. It's just I love you so much, and I get jealous. I'm sorry.
I knew. You came a long way since we first met. Remember the one time you held an axe to my mother? That was funny.
um I need you to swear an oath to me. I have seen things that about your future, Galvrant, but I need you to swear an oath to me first.
I will swear as many oaths as you wish, my love. What is it?
You need to swear to me that once the prophecy has been fulfilled and the world will be saved, you need to come back to me. Swear it.
Out of game, didn't he already take that swear?
Um, technically, no. Technically, she's been keeping you here with guile and maybe twisting your mind slightly with magic. Not that Galvrant would be aware of that, but that has been what's been happening. So, in your mind, you've voluntarily stayed with Versi as a player, I'm telling you, Verisi's kind of very, very jealous, so much so that she's been manipulating your mind a little bit to stay with her. So technically, you haven't made this oath. And I'll also say that's what she's asking you for is an oath of service. If you break this oath, a curse will be laid upon you, a very, very nasty curse. It's just the way the world works. So an oath of service is a very serious thing. If you don't return to Versi once the world has saved, very, very bad things will happen to Galvront, and Galvront would probably wish he was dead.
Lovely.
Swear this oath of service to me, Galvront. Swear it.
I will swear this oath to you and 1,000 more. I only ask for one addendum.
What?
It has grown clear to me that our time away from the rule of man has had more dire consequences than either of us, well, more specifically you, could have foreseen. I swear to you now that I will return and we shall continue our love and affections for each other under the moon of. Sorry, I can't think of the name of the moon that he is at the moment.
You say the name of the moon.
Fair enough. I'm sorry. Yeah. I swear to you under the name of the moon, I shall return and we shall commence our love and adoration of each other as we once did. But in addendum, I also swear that we need to be more active in the roles of men and mortals. This isn't the first dragon war anymore. There are more fiends afoot on our home than I had anticipated. And I think you'd like my new friends. They're surprising. Been alive for many, many years, but immortals still find a way to surprise me.
Of course, my love. This is why I release you now, with the knowledge that you will come back. Now, in the first war, Galvront, you wore the crown of the Dragon Lords, the crown that enabled you to control dragons, to bond with dragons. You need to go and reclaim your crown of the Dragon Lords. You need to claim your fabled armor as well, or I'll say famed robes, because Galvront doesn't wear armor, I imagine.
Okay.
And you must retrieve them. This is the first step in your path, Galvront, and you will find them. And I'll drag you over to the world map. You will find them in they're located in the tomb of Xander at the necropolis at Tillamook.
Well, I'm just writing that down in my notes.
Yeah, so Xander, spelled with an X. You would also know that Xander is literally the first Dragon Lord. He was the first of them all.
The Tomb of Xander.
Yep, in the necropolis of Tillamook. Can you see the map at the moment, Joe, or are you just voice only?
No, I'm currently driving towards my dog.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so Tomb of Xander, Xander at Tillamook. It's necropolis, and it's just to the west of the town of Astoria. It should be obvious when you see the world map. So you need to claim your crown of the Dragon Lords and your famed armor, and they are both at the necropolis of Tillamook.
I did have a question for you, though.
Sure.
Cersei, my love. Cersei.
Versi, with a V.
Versi, my darling. If this ends as horribly as you have predicted, we are going to need quite the number of heroes, even more so than we had back in our time. I ask of you, do you know of the lineages of the people I fought alongside with? If they can be reached, if they can be communicated with? Whether they had children or sons or daughters?
I do not know the lineages of those you fought alongside, Galvront. Maybe Xander if you find Xander's tomb, maybe the answers you seek will be found there. But please, go to the necropolis. Seek out the crown of the Dragon Lord. Seek out your armor. Seek out the tomb of Xander. Maybe the
All
answers will
this
be
I
there.
will all this I will do and more. But we do need the help of mankind and everybody else on the island to save us from this demise.
Yes, yes. I see great things with amongst your companions.
Then I swear my oath to you. Now you ain't gonna take another guy while I'm gone, are you? He's gonna say that sarcastically. He knows she won't.
Of course not, Galfront. Of course not. I've lived for centuries, and you're the only lover I've ever taken.
You,
No,
his face goes from his normal Caucasian skin to like a lightish pink. Ah, you flatter me.
these are words I would never say, thought I would say. But go now, Galfront, and bring me Zark.
Once the deed is done and we have completed what we set out to do, I will return to you forevermore.
She gives you a
We
hug.
will I'll return. Still, it's like you haven't aged a day and I'm like a bag of milk.
Please send in Zark.
I will. Be strong, my love. I will return henceforth.
Okay.
So you
Oh,
mistake
okay.
cow for a girl. Okay.
You know, it's the ale's ale, isn't it?
Nice cow.
Zark, my friend, my beloved wishes to speak with you.
He stands up after that, after saying that, and starts moving.
All right. Voice channel 2, Bruno. As you enter the chamber, Zark, you see Versi kind of pacing around the room saying, No, they're not forgotten. I can't see it. Where? 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 I can't. No, where? And she continues to kind of wander around, not really acknowledging your presence, Zark. What do you do?
I go near her, put my hands around on her shoulders, trying to hold her still.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oh, I rolled with disadvantage.
That's fine. We'll take it as a 16. It takes a little while to calm her down, about a minute, before she places a hand on your shoulder in return, Zark, and says, Oh, Zark, I know about what you have lost. It is a truly, truly wicked curse that has befallen you. I know everything that you loved. Wait a sec. I know that people have forgotten your parents. I know that people have forgotten everything you know and love. I know that people have forgotten, but I have seen your family, Zark. I have not forgotten them.
He opens his eyes. Alive?
Not alive, but remembered.
Where?
Um, I wish I had more for you, Zark. I wish I could give you the answers that you seek. How does a family get forgotten? How does everything you knew and loved be forgotten by everybody? I don't know. But what I can tell you is I have a sister. Her name is Demetria. And I know this might be small comfort to you, Zark, but she has one of your family artifacts. She has it, and I believe she will give it to you. I know this is small comfort, but it is not nothing. That is what I have for you, Zark.
It will try and ask, where is Demetria?
Demetria is my sister. She is corrupted, twisted, but you can find her in the Mossy Temple, just to the south of here. Do you see that on the map, Bruno?
I do, yes.
Yeah. So seek out Demetria in the Mossy Temple. While it is not much, at least it is somewhat of a remembrance of your family.
He tries to smile.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for him to smile. He does point outside and he says, "New family."
Oh, yes. As I revealed in the prophecy for all of you, you do have a family now, Zark, and you have very important things to do. I know you struggle talking. Um, I pray that you find your voice, Zark. Maybe this artifact will help with that. Heirloom from your family.
Pleasure.
Um, just checking. Yes. Uh, Zark, will you gather your new family? Let's get all together now. Okay, back to the other voice channel.
Yep.
A bit more complicated than that.
I don't know what's more complicated than a wife.
We are not bound by the oath of a god between each other, but we have lived as we were. There's more details that I'll speak upon as soon as the DM leaves this voice call.
The DM hears all. So, Zark emerges from it. Kyra says, "Well, I don't know what she said to you, but yeah. Oh well. I imagine some heavy burdens were laid upon all of you. I mean, seems like literally you're going to be responsible for saving the world. That's heavy, man.
We're all responsible for it at this point, even you.
Well, yeah, I'm here to help you as best I can, and I'm here to write about this. I mean, I don't have the gift of foresight myself, but I see cool people when I do it. So if it all works out, I'm going to be writing the greatest poem of all time. It's going to talk about you defeating boars, rescuing the oracle, and who knows what else. But it's going to be amazing. I'm going to write down every single word. Now, I don't know what verse he said to you, but what do you guys make of this prophecy that she shared with us? Does that mean anything to anybody?
I don't know anything about it.
Mm,
She
I don't know.
spoke of it once or twice, of our centuries of solitude, but never more than that.
Yeah, maybe the first part, because I mean, there is this prophecy that was told to me that I need to craft something to help Quietor. So I mean, maybe something related to that, but other than that, I don't know.
Well, um, I do know
Uh,
one
I
particular thing.
definitely,
Sorry, you go ahead,
uh,
Lena.
I definitely can't, I definitely can't save the world or anything, but I have to try to change my own fate.
Well, the good news is, I know where the dragon horn is, and it should be an easy one to get one of these things. My old mate, Aesop, uh, he lives over here in Astoria, and inside Astoria is the Temple of the Dragon. Like the horn, I'm pretty sure they're referring to the horn of Balmetria. Balmetria was a great dragon who fought in the First War, and Aesop is the literal keeper of the dragon horn. So it should be pretty simple. We go over to Astoria, we drink from the dragon horn, and we get more of the prophecy. Easy. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I need to stop by there anyway, so it's good to me.
So what do you say, guys? Should we head to Astoria sooner rather than later?
I would like to say one word to everybody before we depart. As Versi had stated, there are foreseeable futures for the lot of us, none of which that end pleasantly. But I wish for you all to know that the future is not yet set in stone. I've seen it before. I've been a part of it before. Changing fate, it is hard, but I believe that each of us were destined for greatness. So there are multiple futures that one could foresee, but futures do not win your battles. Seeing your futures does not give you the knowledge that you need to make the right choice. Stick to your guns and do what you do because it is necessary, not because it is written.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah, wise words. Wise words.
Uh, Kyra, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you Kyra the goddess?
No, I'm not Kyra the goddess. It's like a common name. Like you find lots of Kyras, lots of Pythors, lots of Mitros, lots of
Uh,
Vulcans. Yeah, I'm not the
I'm not so
goddess.
sure.
I'm just a. I mean, I like Kyra's the coolest of the gods, I imagine, but I'm not her.
You do seem to have some power on you. Not much, but you look powerful.
Well, you just said
Are
it
you sure?
yourself. I do have power, but not much. I mean, if I was a goddess, a Kyra, I'd be doing amazing things. But you're right, I have some modest magical abilities, but I am not her.
Okay, I'll pretend to believe you for now.
I'm just a simple scribe. I'm tasked with recording your adventures. That's all I do. Simple scribe.
And what about Mr. Kyra?
Oh, there is no Mr. Kyra.
All right. He's just going to wander off smiling to himself and looking at her.
Okay, well, we got a bit of a walk to get to Astoria. We're going to have to camp out somewhere overnight. I think the sooner we leave, the better. Unless there's anybody else, anything other people want to do in this temple, we should really get going. Fate of the
Is
world and
Verse
all
going
that.
Going to Versi be alright here alone again?
Oh, she has her acolyte. She'll be fine. She just needs a bit of a rest. As you know, she's my good friend, but you know, when you see the future, it sometimes messes with her mind. But her acolytes know what to do to keep her on the level, shall we say.
And they are paid very well.
Well, when you get attacked by Sidon's devotees, well, wasn't good. But we came along, so it's all good. Okay, so we'll say you leave the Temple of the Oracle, begin your trek through. You have to go south first to avoid the rocks, and follow along the Archelon River, and you get to about here before darkness comes. Um, you set up watches. You set up, and everybody take a long rest. That will definitely happen. But, yep, Helena?
In the morning, I'm going to do something too when I wake up.
Sure, we'll get to the morning in just a second. Whoever happens to be keeping watch falls asleep as well. So you're all asleep. And a woman's voice suddenly emanates from the darkness around you. So, your great quest begins. Off to become heroes, are you? Mortals are so very proud. And the light shines in the dark, illuminating the sad and pathetic figure of an old man who has been hog-tied to a stake. Look at this one. He's falling to pieces. Joints stiff, skin slack, teeth gone. The life is practically dripping off him. Inky black shadows fall across the old man. He flinches and squirms, panicking as something draws closer. Something that you cannot see. Yes, this sad mortal life is leaking away. But I wonder what will happen to his soul. The old man thrashes against his restraints, screaming into his gag as a butcher knife descends, and you awaken from this nightmare bathed in sweat. Now, it is obvious to all of you that this was Lutheria doing this. She is the goddess of dreams, and somehow she's gotten into your dreams. And I need everybody to please make me a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
I
Did
will
you
be at
roll?
my computer momentarily, but I got a 17.
Okay. Zark fail, Bellin fail, Brontes fail, Ulysses fail. The wizard also a fail. Let's start with Zark. Zark, can you roll me a D100, please? 35. I'll whisper something to you, Zark. You can choose what the source is. It's up to you, Zark. I'll let you choose that. Bellin, also roll me a D100.
Okay.
84. Oops. Go away. This is what happens to you upon waking, Bellin. Brontes, roll me a D100. 9.
My word. Can't get anything past 10.
Brontes.
It's a D100 too. How are you getting below a 10?
I know, it's impressive, isn't it?
That's what happens when you wake up, Brontes. Helena, you're fine. Ulysses, D100.
Oh, wow.
That D100, David? Oh, there we go,
Yep.
47. Okay. This is what happens to you, Ulysses, when you wake up. And finally, Galvront, are you at your computer now?
No, just one more minute. Sorry.
You want me to roll a D100 for you?
I'll roll it.
Yes, please.
Whoever, yeah,
Or
Bruno, whoever said
whoever
that.
wants to.
Whoever said that can roll
Me,
the D100.
Brontes.
Okay,
Yay.
D100.
At least get it above a 50.
41. That's it's not bad for me.
Close enough.
It's over 10. So
Okay, I'm going to send this to you in Discord, Galvront, because you can probably see it there.
Thank you.
Damn it. Just a sec. So there we go. I sent that to you. You can choose what the source is. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. So, as I said, everybody is fully aware that this is typical of the stuff that Lutheria does, the mistress of the dream. She gets into people's minds. And you all saw this horrific nightmare of this pathetic man that she seemed to take delight in tormenting. And you wake up. Helena, you're a little bit shaken up, but other than that, you're fine. What do the rest of you guys do?
Helena looks like she's in
Battling-
really good mood.
Yeah. Battling just vomits, and he's like very bad. Like he can't get up. He's just there vomiting and having a hard time.
You'll see Ulysses is just babbling, just sitting there, mumbling to himself, his head between his hands, and just mumbling like he's gone absolutely mad.
the Brontes, you'll see that he's not got up. He's still lying exactly the same position he was in before, and his kind of eyes may have rolled up ever so slightly, but he's just not moving. He's breathing very shallow.
On the opposite end of that, you see Gavron get up and dash away from his bed, and he screams into the sky, "No, Purple Monkey, I do not wish to speak economics with you at the moment. Please leave me alone."
Running the opposite direction is Zark, that he got up and his ears and eyes looking around, and he just starts shouting and running towards the opposite direction that Galvrant just ran.
This is what you see, Helena. What do you do? You're the only sane one, apparently.
She's kind of sitting up in a tree branch, kind of giving a happy chirp. It's like, well, it seems like Lutheria seems like she's tormenting someone else. Hopefully it means she won't be bothering me for a while. I guess that's a small reprieve. She kind of has a soft smile as she kind of takes the letter and she starts digging around in her backpack for a crystal.
Okay.
And then taking the crystal out of her pocket, she's gonna focus really hard on it and try to contact her patron. Hello? Checking in to see what you guys want me to do today. And I'm doing my feature, by the way.
Okay. Okay.
I'll do identify on the letter, even though it's probably not magical.
The letter to the one on the witch.
The letter to, yeah, I think it was to Helica from Sidon.
Not magical, just a letter. Okay. As you pray to your patrons and look at the letter, you
Yeah,
notice.
consulting.
Yep. Notice Ulysses.
Yeah, consulting with them and learning what they have planned for me today.
Wow, you look around, you see Ulysses babbling on the floor. You see Brontes not moving at all. You see Balin also. Balin drooling slightly on the ground. Zark running away. Galvront running away. Gonna do anything about that situation?
Guys, what's gotten into?
What gets to you? I mean, it was a
Sorry,
terrible
I
night.
have to take a phone call.
Oh, my head. I can't move. I'm. What a terrible dream, nightmare. I don't know. What was that?
Zark is not slowing down.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Actually,
rushing.
everybody who failed their roll, so everybody except Helena, roll me a d10.
Oh, of course.
4, 3, 9, 8. Okay, perfect. And Galvront, a d10 as well.
Sorry, bad internet over here. I'm getting back on my PC now.
Okay, just roll me a d10 when you get back on.
That'll be in 0.5 milliseconds.
2. Okay. Kind of have to wait for Helena at this point. Tell you what, let's take a 5-minute break. And we'll come back in 5 and we'll pick it up from there. I think that'll be better.
And a free casting of a divination spell that I know.
Hey, everybody back?
I'm back.
Yep.
I'm back.
Okay, well, I think everybody's back. Everybody's unmuted at least. That's a good sign. So, Helena, what do you do? I'll summarize it once again. You see Ulysses just babbling incoherently. You see Brontes lying on the ground, drooling, staring blankly, his eyes rolled up. Balin has not rised from his slumber, and Zark and Galvrant are just running in opposite directions. What do you do?
Come on, guys. What's gotten into you? The night wasn't that bad. We should get back to Astoria. Thought we have the whole world thing to save.
Brontes, Balin, Zark, everybody keep on doing what they were doing, with Zark and Galvrant getting further and further away.
No, Mr. Monkey, I do not know the budget deficits of this nation, please.
I just want to say that Zark has 40 feet of movement, and when dashing, that's 80. So every 6 seconds that pass, he's like
Bye,
running
Zark.
around the continent.
Yep,
And I'm
Zark
pretty
is
spry for an old man.
Yep. And unfortunately, they're running away in opposite directions.
I don't have anything to get them back. What's Kyra doing?
Snoring gently.
Gonna fly down beside her. Hey, Kyra, wake up. Can you
Hey.
help me retrieve the others?
What do you mean retrieve the others? What's going on?
They've gone really crazy. One went over there, one went up way over there. He's lying over there, and they're all being really weird.
God, shit.
I think the
Galvrant!
Lutheria dream really messed him up.
I think so too. Do something.
that-
I'll get Galvrant. And she starts running after Galvrant.
I guess I'll get I guess I'll get Zark. I'm not sure if I can catch up with Zark, but she'll try to fly after him.
Nope.
What's your fly speed?
30 feet normally, dashing that'd be 60.
You watch Zark just pulling ahead of you.
But I can't fly, so hopefully that gives advantage over terrain.
Oh yeah, a little bit. A little bit. But it's hard to catch up on him. I'm gonna whisper something to
Zark,
Zark.
what are you doing? Come back here.
I'm just making a toast, and I'll be back to my computer soon.
He's making toast. Oh, God.
I smell burnt toast. I think that's a really bad sign.
I hope not. That's why I'm down here.
Okay, let's see, Brontes. Gonna whisper something to you, Brontes.
Okay.
How far ahead is Zark from me?
300 feet, I imagine.
Okay, got it.
300 feet.
I mean, he took off right as he woke up. You took the moment to commune with your patron, which is fine. But during all that time, he was running. He's a mover. Brontes, you the thing I whispered to you is no longer in effect. What do you do?
So his eyes flutter, and you see him sort of look a little bit shocked. It's almost like he starts to move as if he's just testing if things work or not.
Mhm.
And he's going to flip himself over and sort of see what's going on and see what he can see.
Well, what you do see, you see Balin, kind of on the ground, drooling slightly, his eyes rolled up into his head, and Ulysses, babbling incoherently to himself.
So I think he's going to do that typical thing that you do when you have no idea about medicine or looking after people, and you see somebody who looks unwell. So he's going to walk straight over to Ulysses, grab him by the shoulder, give him a shake, go, "What the hell are you doing?"
Ulysses?
Basically, what Helena did to you when you were unconscious.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, but slightly gentler.
Yeah, you gods. Yeah.
Context.
For Pete's sake, snap out of it, and I'm going to slap him across the face.
Let me just check something. You slap him across the face. Enough to do damage?
Yeah, because I'm frustrated with what's happened to me as well, and so I'm just going to take it out on him.
I can make an attack roll just with your weapon. It won't be your weapon, but that'll do the appropriate modifiers for us.
Okay. 21.
Take 1 point of damage, Ulysses. Actually, what's your strength, Brontes?
10.
Oh, well, yeah. Perfect. So 1 point of damage as he slaps you hard across the face, Ulysses. Ulysses, no change. Continue to babble.
Still with me, or?
Yeah. Ulysses
Yeah,
continues to babble.
Yeah. What's the point here? So, I'll turn around and look at Balin, I think.
Yep, Balin was the other one.
Was the other, yeah, okay. He's conscious though. I'm going to ask him what's wrong.
No, he's not. He's on the phone as well.
Oh. Hang on, I'll ring him and ask him what's wrong.
But he's just
Lots
lying.
of phone calls today.
But he's on the ground, drooling slightly, eyes rolled up in the back of his head. Yeah.
Right, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought he was conscious.
Nope.
Helena's the only real
Well, Helena's chasing after
who's
Zark.
Yeah, Helena's flown off trying to catch up with Zark.
Zark.
And it's not working very well.
So I think what Brontes is going to do is take some water out of his flask and throw it on top of Balin's, or throw it into Balin's face. See if the shock will bring him up.
You throw it into his face. He swallows some of it, coughs, but apart from that, nothing.
Go on, do it. Oh heck! Right. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna. Oh no. Thinking of maybe like trying to use a cure wounds or something, but that's probably not a good idea, is it? Is that going to make a difference?
You can certainly try.
Did your finger always hover just over that button?
That's a very convenient one to press. One of my priority ones. That and the sound. Quick access.
Fair play. Yeah. I'm stumped. I don't know what to do.
Well, as you contemplate, we're going to switch to Galvront as you're running away. Did you see my whisper, Galvront?
I did see one of them. Let me check for the other.
On roll 20.
on roll 20. Okay. The last thing he
Galrod!
remembers, he was sprinting as far as.
Galrod!
No, I don't know the net sum. I don't know the net sum spent on the Astoria Immigration Services. Please don't fling your poop at me. Oh,
Galrod, what the hell are you talking about? Come back to us!
How did I get here?
You started babbling about budget deficits. What the hell are you doing, man?
I don't know. I had a bad dream and I just woke up here.
Oh,
Yes,
Lutheria's
take me back to the
messing with us. She knows what's up. I'm taking this as a good news, bad news situation. Number one, bad news, we've got Lutheria's attention. But the good news is we've got Lutheria's attention. It means she's at least worried about us. Maybe there's some truth to this prophecy. Anyway, forget about your budget deficits. We're going to help our friends. Come on, let's run back. And even before waiting for your answer, she starts running back to where you took your rest.
running. He just starts jogging in place and then goes forward. Old man running.
Old man running. Got to get the knees warmed up first. Okay, let's switch over to Zark. Zark, who you continue to chase him, Helena?
You don't think I can catch up to him?
After a good 4 minutes, what does Zark do? After 4 minutes, Zark?
Well, he dashed off so fast that no one could even hear or notice what he was doing, but he's hearing someone crying for help and he thinks it's someone he knows, so he's just dashing towards the noise. And finally the noise stops, I guess. And he will slowly go from a full-on dash run to just jog until suddenly he stops. And he realizes that he's chasing ghosts, so he's happy that he had a morning exercise, so he's going to continue his jog and start running back. Probably will still get back to the group before Helena manages to fly back.
Okay. So from above, we'll say, Helena, you see Galvrant not going quite as mad as he was before, but jogging his way back to camp.
I studied books, so I didn't have to run.
What's gotten into you, Galfront? The dream wasn't that bad. Think about it this way, it's actually a good thing for us now.
Did you do this?
No? It was Lutheria. Didn't you see the dream?
I'm going to sleep if we're all accounted for.
Okay, so you all make your way back to your camp, including Zark and Helena. But still, Balin and Ulysses. Balin's drooling on the ground. Ulysses is babbling still.
Were my patrons all so silent this morning?
Guys, what should we do about Ulysses and Balin? They don't look right. Galvrant, you do magic stuff. Do something.
Arcanic magic stuff, yes. I never was quite good with life magic. But I'll take a look and see what I can find.
Hey,
as I will get up and go over to the bodies of my friend.
Bodies, that's poor choice of words.
Bodies.
Sure.
What do you want me to roll?
Make me a medicine check.
Oh boy, a +1. How's a 2 sound?
You got
Guys,
no idea what's happening.
I don't know how to quite say this, but it would appear that our friends are both dead and in a coma at the same time.
When Ulysses is normally scared, does he normally grasp for any amulet, anything of his belongings that we noticed?
Not really.
Right.
Doesn't
Um,
really
um,
ever take like that.
I'm gonna try and comfort Ulysses. I mean, he seems to be delusional, so I'm gonna put one hand on his forehead and wrap the other hand around his chest and try to hold him and soothe him and calm him down.
Okay. Whispered something to you, Ulysses.
At that point, Ulysses just slowly stops talking and blinks a few times, looks up at you. Guess dreams are not safe anymore.
Yeah,
So we'll get to sleep again.
I'll let you go. Hands up. Part ways.
And why is my face hurting?
He just neighs.
You'll notice that Brontes is not getting eye contact with anybody right now.
Now it's just Bellin on the ground, drooling.
Yeah.
Ulysses will try to go up
Does
to
he normally drool?
No.
Right.
Ulysses has some special herbs to get himself into a trance. They smell very bad. He's gonna try to light them and use them as a bit of smelling salts. Maybe get Belen out of its stupor.
If
Okay.
if they smell bad for humans, Zark is gonna almost retch.
Oh, they're bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belen just jumps off the ground. What's happening? What's that? What that smell?
Sorry,
Did you
you were
fart in my face, Jack?
no, a different smell. But you're up, so that's good.
What happened? Oh, my head hurts. Ah, uh, yeah.
Well, guys,
What?
as I was
What does
explaining,
happen?
Lutheria, I mean, she's the mistress of dreams. And as I was explaining to Galvrant, this is kind of one of those good news, bad news situations. The bad news is we've got the attention of Lutheria. You know, that's the same Lutheria who wants to literally destroy the world. That Lutheria. That's the bad news. The good news, it's the same as the bad news. We've gotten the attention of Lutheria. So she at least knows maybe that you've been the things you've been prophesized, and she sent this nightmare to divide us, pull us apart. But it didn't work. We've survived it. And now, guys, now that we're under this type of attack, I think we need to sit down and take an oath together. Well, first of all, is everybody feeling all right?
Mm, kinda.
I'm feeling great.
Well, okay. Um, you guys are. Um, see the. Here's the thing. The future of Thylium may be bleak, but there's always hope. We have hope at the very least. And the people of this land, they're going to look to your actions as a sign of things to come. You've already gotten a little bit of fame from the Great Boar and what we did there. Um, and mate, this is your chance, I guess. This is your chance to win fame beyond your wildest dreams. You want fame, right? I mean, of course you do. All great heroes want fame. Fame is the path to immortality. And even if you don't want fame, fame will come to you. I mean, we've already got a little bit famous for what we did in the Sour Village. And if Versi has anything to say, great deeds await us. So these great labours that Versi gave are only just the beginning. The path ahead of you is filled with opportunities to winning fame. And if you truly rise to face and confront the titans, then poets will seek of your deeds for ages to come. But there is just one teeny tiny problem. The tricky thing about fame is that if you're not careful, one hero might outshine the others. Then all stories will be about that one hero and how strong and valiant they are. And the rest of you, well, you'll be yesterday's news. So, what I'm going to encourage us to do is to swear an oath of fellowship. This is a sacred oath that will bind all 6 of you in the spirit of solidarity. When one of you win fames, all of you will share it. And who knows, perhaps the magic of the oath will even protect you against some of the dangers ahead. So think of it as a shared fame. Of course, it goes both ways. If something does something terrible, it's going to reflect terribly on all of you. But I don't see that happening. On a similar note, if one of you gets cursed somehow, all of you will be under this curse. But this will bring us together as a group, sharing fame, sharing the glories, and we all become the heroes of Thalia, not just one of us. What do you think, guys? Shall we take this oath of friendship?
I don't
Some
know
of
if we're
us are
sharing
already
curses.
cursed.
Sorry.
Some of us are already cursed, you know? That the problem?
Oh no, this
Will
is
we share those
curses.
curses as well?
Curses from this point forward, Ulysses. Your own curse is your own curse. That won't be shared around.
Oh,
Like
Helena,
marriage then.
you had some concerns?
If we're also sharing each other's problems as well, I don't want to bring down the rest of the group. I have nothing but hardships that are coming after me, and I don't want to be that burden on you guys. Those are my problems to deal with.
Helena, your problems are indeed your own problems. Think of this as friendship, friends though. Friends are going to help you in the same way that you'll help other friends. And as I said, curses, any problems you have are still your problems because they were taken before the oath of friendship. So what do you think, Helena? Will you take the oath of friendship with these people? Yeah, we're all flawed, we're all screwed up in some ways, but together, under this oath of friendship, we can do so much better.
I suppose, but I don't really mind if the rest of them get more fame.
Well, that's not how it works. If they get fame, you get fame.
I guess I can take it.
And what do you think, Balin? You ready to take this oath
Uh,
of friendship?
what are the benefits again?
Well, let's say, Balin, you slay a mighty dragon or something. People
Mm.
will say, it wasn't Balin that slayed the dragon, it was Brontes, Galvront, Helena, Ulysses, and Zark who all worked together to slay the dragon. And let's say Galvront slays the greatest magic user in the land. It won't be about Galvront, it'll be about Galvront, Brontes, Balin. You will become famous together.
I see. Yeah, I can see the benefits of that. Yeah, no problem.
Fantastic. What about you, Brontes?
Well, to be fair, I don't mind dragging you up with me. So I'm going to be famous. I know I'm famous already, but yeah, it'd be a good story. I like it. I like
That's
it.
true. You're perhaps the most famous one amongst the group, but hey, we'll work it out. What do you think, Ulysses? You down with for this?
Yeah, why not? Um, don't really care for the fame. Rather be not famous, to be honest. But can't have everything, I guess.
Right. And finally, Zark.
Um, did I understand it correctly that if something bad happens to me, it happens to all of us?
In particular, a curse. Like one of the things that might happen during the course of the adventure is you take an oath of service. So you are indebted to this person, and they say take an oath of service, which will say you must do this thing I ask you to do, whatever it may be. It won't be so much Zark's problem at that point; it'll be everybody's problem.
Yeah, see, we just only met, and for Zark, that's a bit of a heavy responsibility to set upon everyone else. I mean, his actions and his repercussions are his own. He doesn't want to have his actions damage the fame of Brontes or hinder the tales of or whatever the others could have achieved. So he's a bit reluctant to say yes.
Now, Zark, I mean, I know uh, you seemed very, very deeply hurt by something. I don't know what that was, but think of as this as a friendship thing. Ulysses, Helena, and so on will help lift you up in the same way that you will help others lift up. It's what people do. What friends do. What do you think, Zark?
He'll nod.
All right.
Okay.
Well, this is exciting. So
I think you
everybody.
skipped Galvan.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
Oh,
Galron.
You
sorry.
skipped me.
Sorry, Galvront. And what about you, Galvront? What do you think?
He takes a moment to contemplate it, but he'll walk over. He'll tap his stick twice into the ground as small golden letters appear on his staff. It's in Celestial, and he will say, "I, Galvrant, Moon Writer of the First Dragon Lords, do solemnly swear my allegiance to you all, so long as we align to do good."
Wow, I can't think of any greater deed than literally saving the world. All right, let's form a circle. Everybody hold hands. And you form a circle. Everybody repeat after me. Balance / Mark. You need to
Mm,
say this.
mm. Uh, okay. I am Valen, and I swear upon my life and honor that I will uphold the oath of fellowship with the warriors who stand at my side.
Tease? Simon, your turn.
Sorry, didn't hear you. Okay. I am Brontes the Gifted, and I swear upon my life and honor that I will uphold the oath of fellowship with the warriors who stand at my side.
Elvront.
Once again, he'll tap his. We'll just pretend that he said, yeah, he was down, didn't do any of that special shit.
He'll tap his stick. It'll go golden and celestial. I, Galvrant, Moon Rider of the First Dragon Lord, do solemnly swear my allegiance to you all, so long as we align to do good.
Helena. Just follow that script there. That'll be great.
There's a script?
Yeah, I put it in
Oh, my
chat
bad.
there. That's right. Let's just pretend you say that. You flavored it so well, so that's cool. Helena.
I'm Helena of the Doom's Sirens, and I swear upon my life and honor that I will uphold the oath of fellowship with the warriors who stand at my side.
Ulysses.
I am Ulysses Zenodion, and I swear upon my life and honor that I will uphold the oath fellowship with the warriors who stand at my side.
Finally, Zark.
Brontes was
Wow.
Give
nodding
this man an
knowledgeably all the way
Oscar.
through that.
Give this man an Oscar.
Yeah, that was great, Bruno. Wow, guys. That's it. We're bound by the oath of fellowship. And I am mighty excited at the great deeds you all guys. I mean, as Versi said, you're a candle in the darkness, but there is darkness. But if we stay together, we stay true to our bond, we were honorable, and we uphold the oath of fellowship, we can do wonderful things. I'm excited for you guys. This is very, very cool. And with that, you may level up to level 3.
Oh yeah,
So,
I
I
love.
hereby dub this the Fellowship of the Bling.
Fellowship of the Bling. So take a moment to level
Hopefully
up.
hopefully we'll actually get a party name soon.
Yeah,
We gotta think of a good one.
battling is
Not like
battling
the
is
last
polite.
campaign where we went like most of the campaign with not a name.
Ooh, Zark,
Yeah,
nice.
that's true.
I think that's a good opportunity to choose a name because we just did this oath thing. So
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Good
I
idea.
bet you guys will throw some names there. Any ideas?
Ouch. I rolled terribly for my hit points.
You did.
Does anybody know how to roll for that on D&D Beyond?
I just rolled using the little dice icon in the bottom left.
Let me just bring up your
Hey, I'm
character sheet,
exact.
different.
So I'm
Alright.
sitting at exactly my average HP.
Oh, it seems to have worked, Galvront. You good? Did you work it out?
Yeah, it averaged out. I just didn't know if that was an option or not.
It's an option. Yep. I just like it when players roll for their hit points. It's so much more fun.
Gotcha. Now, as a wizard, am I allowed to swap spells as I level up, or do I keep them all the way through?
You keep them. I mean, obviously, you
Gotcha.
choose new spells as you level, but you got to keep them.
I
Yeah,
think
when you level, you add. So as a wizard, when you level up, you add 2 spells to your spell book, and then after a long rest, you can prepare a number of those in your spell book that you can cast for the day.
I think
Oh,
on Tasha's you're
Gotcha.
allowed to swap one.
One.
Of the previous one that you had.
Ah, sure. We'll do that. Brontes, you can roll that again.
But
So
I'm
feel
not
free.
sure on that.
That sounds like a reasonable rule to me. So feel free to swap one leveled spell out for one in the spell book. Brontes, you can roll that again. There you go,
Thank
much better.
you.
Yeah, my house rulers have
Could
rolled a
someone
1 on
roll
hit
us?
dice. You get to roll
Someone
again.
needs to roll my proxy roller today.
If you'd rolled another one though, Brontes, you'd be shit out of luck. But 5 is definitely better than 1.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out what my pact boon should be.
Okay, is everybody leveled up?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So what's next level? Next level is feet, I think. 4th level. And then level after
Yep.
that, 2 attacks per round for the fighter types, and 3rd level spells for the magic-y types. Okay, so after having a fairly nightmarish rest, but a rest nevertheless, everybody gone crazy for at least a little bit, except for Helena, who managed to avoid the effects of the nightmare. You gather yourself, you pledge the oath of fellowship to each other, thus sharing fame. Like, it won't be the story of Balin, it won't be the story of Brontes, it'll be the stories of the heroes of the Oracle. And how's that for a name? The Heroes of the Oracle, if you want a group name.
Mm.
A lot of mms.
That landed well.
Maybe not.
Or maybe have a ponder on it over the weekend.
Titan Slayers.
What was
What?
that?
Titan Slayers?
Titan Slayer.
Bit presumptuous.
Yeah.
We first kill
Just
one before
Slayer.
we name one.
We shouldn't kill the Titans.
What do you mean we shouldn't kill the Titans? They literally want to destroy all living things. What possible motive could you have to not kill them?
Well, Lutheria, sure, but Sidon would, we should owe our respect to.
Look, Sidon is married to his sister Lutheria. They both want to destroy everything.
But that's why we have to try to keep them appeased.
On the other end of that spectrum, he kind of is my father-in-law, so can't really kill him.
Wow.
Since when can't you kill your father?
Because you said he was you said he was Versy's dad, right?
Yep.
Yep, he's my father-in-law.
Yep, that is technically true. Yep. Well, regardless, Titan Slayer didn't seem to land.
What about...
I'm still picking my spell as well.
That's hard, guys. That's hard.
It's like coming up with your name for the character. Like, yeah, I know all the rules, know how to roll up a character, and somehow end up with a character called Bob.
Good, strong name.
What if we called ourselves Destined Peace?
Come again?
Destined Peace.
Destined Peace?
Yeah, because we're all destined to bring peace to the land once more.
Ah, peace. Okay, I thought you were talking about peace.
No, no, God.
Mark.
How about
You fool of a Sark.
I mean,
the Changers of Fate?
okay. Changes of fate. Oh, fate changers? Yes. No, fate.
Poseidon's heel.
As fate bound.
The Titans what? Heal?
Sidon's heel.
Sidons. Heal? And what was yours, David?
Fate bound. The fate bound.
Okay, fate bound. We are the fate bound. There's a ring to it.
Fate bound. Fate bound. I like that. Fate bound.
I like that. Fate Bound kind of
Yeah,
has a nice ring to it.
yeah. I like it. I vote fate bound. That's my vote.
Um, not what I would have gone with, but I like it. Fate
Wow.
bound.
Guys. Wow, we have the Oath of Friendship now, and now we have a monk here. We are the fate bound. And she says, to the fate bound.
To the
Yay!
Fate Bound.
To the fate bound.
I do a puff on my weed pipe and make smoke into the symbol of a logo. So it just says FB with some cool lines going through it.
Nice. Okay. So
So
you.
Helena will
Yep.
take out her lyre and start singing a happy, chirpy tune.
Nice. Make your performance check for us.
And this one, she is also accompanying it with her voice. So this one will be at advantage.
Sure.
I'm not feeling it today. I'm sorry, guys.
It's an above average performance. It's pretty good.
Would she be able to get a bonus if I use prestidigitation to kind of amplify some sort of harmony sound? Like maybe nature's harmonizing with her, and I'll use prestidigitation to make it louder.
Sure.
Or alternatively, Brontes could join in and do harmonies.
Okay, add 2d4s. One for the harmonies from Brontes and one from Galvront. So there we go, 17. An exceptional performance, Helena. And already the Oath of Friendship is helping Helena, becoming a better person than perhaps she would have by herself, which is going to be true for all of you. You continue the march into the town of Astoria. Let's get you over to Astoria. I imagine that it was all completely blank for you, but give me just a sec. Oh no,
No,
did you
for
guys
me?
see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just grab my marker from over here.
There's a rock in the middle that looks like a heart.
This one?
Oh, yeah.
No, in the middle of the map by the King's Palace.
Ah, well, there we go. All right. So, approaching the city's gates from the south, you encounter a caravan of merchants who are all heading towards Astoria. With them are the first domesticated animals you have seen in some time. There's a herd of bony oxen lumbering along the dusty road, and the merchants seem tired, but they greet you warmly. Ah, Hello, fellow travelers. You're heading to Astoria too?
Yeah, we are.
Indeed, we are.
Well, I hope you find good fortune inside of Astoria. But we bring these, let's be honest, rather sickly beasts. And we hope to at least get some decent price from King Pythor. I mean, it seems the sacrifices that Sidon is demanding just grow ever greater by the day. His greed seems to know no end. So we'll get what price we can from the king, and I'm sure the king will have them slaughtered on the rock of his story. Hey, I've heard tales of you. Were you the ones who slaughtered the great boar? Was that you?
Yes. You can call us Fatebound.
Well, fate-bound, I owe you more than I can ever repay you. My farm was one of the ones who, by presumably the fates alone, was spared from the rampages of the great boar, and I can at least make some sort of living. If the rains would come, if I could grow better oxen, then I at least have hope. So I thank you, Fate-bound, for helping me. I truly do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, let's say it was our fate.
Bound as it is. You enter in uh, the south gate, and you get the city is bustling. It seems to be doing okay. Um, let me just roll a dice here. For Brontes, as you're walking in here, you see an old lady sitting on the edge of the road. She's got a small hat at her feet, and she's got a long staff. And you look at her, and she's got horrible teeth. They're almost black. They almost look like fangs. She's human, but she appears human anyway. And she sees you, and she goes to, let's see, 9. She goes to whack your shins with her staff, but you definitely jump out the way, Brontes. And she says, "You show a little respect to me. I am the Ladies of Dreams, and I demand you pay tribute to me. Right now! Lady of Dreams!" She whacks her stick on the ground a couple of times.
Are you the lady that gives good dreams or bad dreams?
I'm the Lady of all dreams, good and bad. Pay tribute to me now! And she tries to whack you on the shins again, and misses again. You jump out the way.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I have appeared in many a person's dream, and they are mostly good. So, happily pay tribute to you, lady. And I will grab a coin of some description. I'll find out which one in a moment and drop it into her hat.
If you want to give more dreams, you're going to need a bigger tribute than that.
Tributes aren't always gold. What else could I give you instead of gold?
Let's see, gold, or gold,
Mhm.
or gold, or nightmares will befall you.
I like you. Oh, okay. Let me have a look. And I'll pull out basically all I've got left, which I think is a silver, and I'll drop that in and say, I will give you all of my riches, and that is all I can give you.
Wow. I'll give you normal dreams for a week. If you want great dreams, come back and pay me tribute. And you, she says, pointing to Ulysses, trying to wrap you on the shin. And she does wrap you on the shin. And it stings. Oh, no, your AC is 18. No, she whacks you on the shin and it hits your armor, but it doesn't actually hurt you. You funny looking one. Give me gold or I'll curse your dreams.
Dreams are already cursed. What are you gonna do?
I'll stop them being cursed. Give me gold. Or have nightmares that will shake you to your very bones. Gimme!
Can insight check just to try to determine how full of shit is she? Does
Sure.
she believe that she will give me these dreams?
Nice.
I'll whisper something to you. And I'll give you a cheer for. Oh, that's the wrong button. No, this button. Give me gold pieces, or you'll be cursed with nightmares forever. Ah!
Here you go.
What do you give
Spend
her?
it. How many did she ask for?
She didn't.
Oh. I'll just give her 2 gold pieces.
That'll give you good dreams for a week. If you want to continue good dreams, come and visit me, the Lady of Dreams. And are the rest of you observing this, or are you walking away?
I'm gonna say to her, but
Yep.
you better hold up to that promise.
I swear. I swear.
All good. Have a nice day.
Helena, are you observing this? You leaving? What are you doing?
I'm staying with the rest of the group if we're leaving.
Zark, Balin, Galfront, are you just ignoring this, walking away? What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, Balin, he used to all these kind of crazy people from the street, so he's just ignoring. He knows, like, it's full of bullshit, so he's just ignoring.
Galvrant's going to attempt to do something kind of stupid, but he might get away with it.
I already like it.
He kind of tightens his grip on his walking stick and walks over to the lady.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me, young lady. I do apologize. I am but a seer of the future. I do not carry coin, but if you wish, I can try to tell your future. And my predictions have been known to be quite accurate.
What's your AC? 12. Whack on the shin. You
Exactly
lie
12.
to me. I know my destiny. My destiny is to curse you with dreams. Give me gold or have nightmares forever.
Son of a freaking type. Fine. He just plops out 2 gold pieces and walks forward.
That's good for 1 week. Come back and pay tribute in a week.
He just ignores the lady like, oh, my shit.
Okay. And by this time, you're in the middle of the South Gate. And by the way, Galvront, shall we take it as written that at the start of each day you're casting mage armor on yourself?
Is that a, if that's a thing I can do, then yeah, absolutely.
Well, if you have the spell, of course.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, so if you like, it's up to you. It just makes it simpler to say, oh shit, I forgot to cast Mage Armor. Because there's no real reason in the world why a mage wouldn't cast Mage Armor. So, if you like, we can just take that as written. It'll cost you a spell slot, of course, but we can just take that as written.
Yep, I will mark it off.
Okay, so we'll
And
assume
it
you
does
did
last for 8 hours too.
it. So, yeah, pretty much the whole day. Or I would say just before you go into a dungeon or something. So just assume you have Mage Armor on from this point forward. And once again, costing you a spell slot. Okay, so the streets... Whoop, the streets... grow more crowded as you enter the city proper. Travelers and citizens mingle, exchanging both goods and gossip. Can oops, lost it. Can, let's say, Galfront, roll me a d8.
Okay.
So as you're wandering around, you hear that there is a massive cyclone, just a huge devastating cyclone just off the coast of Mitros. And people are worrying about friends and relatives are going to be affected by this massive hurricane that is brewing off the coast of Mitros. And people are worried that it could be weeks before it's safe to travel to Mitros because it seems to be just about to be hit by a massive cyclone. So that's what you hear as you're just wandering the streets. And and a small detachment of hoplites move towards you from the north. One man bearing an officer's insignia steps forward from his fellows and respectfully hails your party. Excuse me, may I have your attention, please? You six, please. A word if you'd be so kind.
Oh, are we in trouble?
Oh, no, quite the opposite. I've been instructed by the king, for you to come and meet him. He is most curious to talk to you. You're not in trouble, but I've been instructed by the king to bring you to his presence.
Well,
And
that
move on,
saves
good sir.
time. I want to talk to him anyway, so.
Oh, very good. So, let me know if somebody doesn't want to go. But the hoplites lead you through the city. You see a huge amphitheater over here. You see the agora, which is like a marketplace. Had to look up that word myself. You see a blacksmith's here. See a tavern here. And in fact, why don't I do this? Just a sec. Oops. Hopefully this works. There we go. So, yes, you see this, the Dragon's Tooth, the Agoria, the Public Theatre, some people around here which you should be able to meet. Anyway, you're dragged through the streets and you're taken around here to the King's Palace. The hoplites take you inside and you see the person who summoned you, the King of Astoria. I'll just show you some art for Pythor. And it is common knowledge that Pythor is a god. He's a god of battle. And you see him, and he's at the front of a table surrounded with like boar legs, whole chickens, some token vegetables, and he's got a huge pint of ale in one hand. and he's got his head bowed and is snoring, and he's slowly drool is coming out of his mouth as well. What do you guys do?
Hello, Father.
Huh? Who's that?
Hello? Are
Huh?
you sober? Can you talk?
Uh, uh, 1 second. And he just does a huge barf over to the side of the table. Some servants come rushing back and come rushing over and start cleaning it up. Obviously, this King Pythor is completely and utterly shit-faced. He's utterly drunk, and he slurs his word as he goes to talk to the party. What does the drunk king say? Tune in next week when we'll find out. Because while I don't need to pick up my kids because of spring break, I do have a prior commitment that I need to get to. But thanks, guys. That was fun. Enjoy your prophecies, and we'll see how this plays out next week.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Enjoy.
Okay, take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
It was fun.